Two Philippine Coast Guard vessels were damaged after collisions with the Chinese Coast Guard near Sabina Shoal in the South China Sea on Monday. According to a statement from Jonathan Malaya, repeated ramming from the Chinese Coast Guard caused significant structural damage to both Philippine ships, detailed in pictures released along with the statement. China has denied these claims, blaming the Philippines and releasing footage it claims shows a Philippine boat intentionally colliding with the Chinese vessel. According to China's state-run Global Times, the Philippine vessels illegally entered Chinese waters, resulting in the Chinese Coast Guard taking control measures. Following this, according to a Chinese Coast Guard spokesperson, Philippine vessel 4410 ignored multiple serious warnings from the Chinese side and intentionally rammed the Chinese law enforcement vessel 21551 in an unprofessional and dangerous manner, resulting in a collision for which full responsibility lies with the Philippine side. It's difficult to tell much from the grainy Chinese released footage, which has cuts, lacks context with no build-up to the footage, and also has a 1-minute 36-second gap in the middle. But based on previous incidents, it's likely that the Chinese Coast Guard approached the Philippine vessels and attempted to block or push them off course, resulting in these collisions. This is based on dozens of previous encounters, extensively documented, which have followed such a format, all of them followed by Chinese statements which accuse the Philippines of illegally entering their waters and causing collisions, despite legal and proportionate actions on the Chinese side. Just a few examples of previous incidents include China dangerously sailing in front of Philippine boats, extensive use of water cannon on various Philippine vessels going back many months, and ramming and boarding of Philippine boats, including by armed Chinese personnel. In each of these incidents, China has been the party seeking the altercation, although they claim this is because the Philippines have entered their territory. This will likely be confirmed when further footage is released by the Philippines, but it's very unlikely the Philippines would have suddenly become the aggressor. This latest incident also confirms that despite the recent agreement over the second Thomas Shoal between the two parties, tensions remain high, and continued incidents of this kind are likely to remain the norm.